Now we're going to create a form. I'm sure most of us have filled one or other form online, where they will ask you enter your name, enter your address, your phone number, and all that. So we are going to also create that. The way they normally create it, we are going to take us through how to create it. Okay, so we are going to do that. Let me remove this so that we will not have a crowded website for now. So I'm removing this. Okay, so I'm going to create that here. So we are creating a form. We are creating a form. So we are using a form tag. Using a form tag. So this is already giving us an action. What action do you want the system to perform? Okay, I'm using get action. Okay, so now we're going to create label for first name. So label for first name. First name. I think I need to do it this way. Name. Let me turn this to capital F. Label for first name. Okay, so that will create a label for it, and then the input. Now you need to get input. That means input will allow a user to enter his name. Okay, input will be text. Okay, input will be text, and what we want to get is the name. We want to get the name, which is the first name. First name. Okay, so that is that, and we can now make it bold by applying bold tag. We can make it bold by applying bold tag. So open the bold tag, also open another bold tag. Okay, so that will do that, make it bold. Okay, so let's move on now by creating a label for last name. Label for last name. For last name. So okay, so we're going to do the same process. So we have created the label for last name. We're going to create the inputs. The input for last name will be text also, and what we want to get this time around is last name. Last name. So we are still getting name. Last name. Okay, and also make it bold like the first. Okay, now we need to create a radio button for gender. So let's first of all create label for gender. Okay, which is the male button. Okay, so we are going to enter the input for gender, which is the male. Input type is radio. Now what we mean by radio button is when you are signing up on any form, they will give you some two options, either to choose whether you are a male or a female, and there's a round button in front of that male and the female that you can click on that will select whether you are a male or a female. So that little round button is what we refer to as radio button. Okay, so now